only the enlightened person can see and really understand that no one is responsible for another person. Are you responsible for how the daffodil grows? Are you responsible for how the lion eats its prey? Are you responsible for how the grass that you can see grows? No. But in some sense we are sort of caretakers. The open hand does care automatically, inherently. There's no ego behind it. It's just it cares. It cares and it sees what it requires. I mean, the pencil doesn't need sharpening at the moment, but it does need sharpening maybe in the future. The human body, the human being cares from the enlightened disposition inherently. It does, but it's not responsible per se. It's not, I mean, I didn't, even if I'm sharpening it, I'm not responsible for the how much it's, how it will look afterwards. I can't be held responsible. You did that, so you're responsible. A friend of mine, a dear friend, she's got a lot on at the moment, a lot. She feels so overwhelmed by it all, I think. Being pulled here, there and everywhere. And she feels responsible. Her parents live 30 miles away or so and they're not very well, and now with COVID and all the lockdown, and she's been in a relationship for many years with someone who's has a very difficult personality, and you can get very high and very demanding, and she's got her love of painting, her creative side, and she's also needs to earn money to live, and all the various aspects. I just spoke with her and I said, you aren't responsible for all these people. You've got a good heart, you've got good intentions, but bottom line, you aren't responsible. I did what I could for the person I lived with for 8 years when he was dying, but I'm not responsible for his death, as it were. Society makes us feel we're responsible because of all these labels. I'm your mother, I'm your sister, I'm your brother, I'm your cousin, we do our best possibly to live up to all those labels, but from an egoic point of view, from the egoic place of the clenched hand feeling obliged, it just creates desperation and heartache and headache and more stress, and it exasperates. It just ricochets, it rolls over. No. From the open hand disposition, from the enlightened disposition, we're on our own. Not alone, but on our own. First and foremost, we must take care of our own body minds. And then we serve one another as best we can, best to our ability or understanding of what's required. Serving is different to feeling obliged. You understand? Responsible for the sound that's coming about. From this place, it's just happening. It's a happening. the finger activated the note in such a way that it made that noise, or made that noise. There's no clenched fist behind it with feeling that, oh, look at that, I did that note, oh. I made that sound, I did, I. No. The enlightened person is allowing the body, the ears, the teeth, the nose, the mouth, the eyes to do whatever it does. If the ears have an infection, okay, I'll take responsibility, as it were, at that moment. And I'll go to someone who's a specialist in curing that. Go to the nurse who cures or treats my infection, but she gives me the wrong medicine. Then what? Do I blame her? I might do. You stupid bitch. The enlightened person, the open hand, is spontaneous. He or she can behave very similar to the clenched fist person. But the disposition is totally different. There's a freedom. There's an energy. A power. Feeling that the body-mind is being lived. It's spontaneous. There's a saying, before enlightenment, I cooked rice. And after enlightenment, I cooked rice. But the disposition changed from here to here. And that's what enlightenment is. A change of disposition. This is no longer. It's not in the way. It's just a simple joy to be alive. It's innate. It's innate. It's our natural bodily state. No hammering, no strangulation.